Yo, YouTube, what's up to my first, what are we gonna call it? Hyper Reacts series. In this series, we're just gonna go over viewer VODs, and I'm gonna look at the OPGG real quick to figure out what gameplay we wanna do. This is gonna be a little bit more nonchalant, this type of style of content, because I gonna be on vacation soon and I have to stack up some videos for then, so I am not gonna... Well, all I'm saying is that the quality might tank a little bit, but I think that videos like these are kind of perfect. This is like shit people have been asking for a while. Now, this guy is a Gold 1 player. He was Emerald 4, Plat 2, seasons before, splits before. He's playing on the EOS server. Or they are. And he has some pretty decent stats on Udyr. I mean, he has a good CS per minute. 7 is like always like where you have to be. If you are under 7, then you are playing Udyr wrong, no matter what playstyle you do in the jungle. He has decent KDA. He dies a little bit much on average. But other than that, I mean, this is still all like decent stats. He has a very good win rate. Now, his gameplays. I kind of want to do it in a way where I don't pick his best gameplays if I can. But I don't want to pick the most boring. This gameplay is obviously great, and this is obviously a great gameplay. By the way, guys, I have no idea if this guy is like smurfing. It does have a 42 account, but it has previous elo. I want to do an AP and an AD gameplay. And the only two gameplays I see here are these two. Realistically, this one could be interesting. This one looks like he didn't just completely stomp, and also these champions are really weak against AP Udyr, honestly. We could take this one for AP. And then for AD, I will have to check how far down we can scroll. He plays a lot, but there is only one AD gameplay. Alright, well... Then let's take the 6-6-12 Phoenix game and the 25-3 AD Udyr game. Let's start with the AD Udyr game. Just for the record, I have not seen this gameplay. This is just like, you know, right off the bat type of content. Like I didn't analyze anything. So first of all, when I play AD Udyr, I have my build split into two sections, and one of these sections is the majority and one of these sections is a minority. I play Eclipse Stridebreaker mainly against medium to short range champions that don't stack resistances early. So if I play against a Set top lane, a Diana jungle, a Sami, like this is an Eclipse game for me. Why? Because I can get easily into Stridebreaker range, which at this point with the Stridebreaker Eclipse build, they are dead, right? He went Hail of Blades this game. Not really a big fan of Hail of Blades. We can peep out the runes real quick here. So he went Hail of Blades. Hail, Sudden Impact. Cheap Shot is, in my opinion, if you go Red Tree better on Phoenix because you proc it more consistently. If you go like for a one shot, but you can go Sudden Impact, Eyeball is decent. Treasure Hunter is good. Of course, Relentless Hunter is also really good. Generally speaking, Relentless Hunter is better if you know what you can do with mobility, and Treasure Hunter is just overall better. Then we have Celerity Water walking on our second rune page. Nothing wrong with that. I prefer approach. I explained why. I think Celerity is just not the best rune on Udyr. If you want to know why, you should check out my AD Udyr build guide. Now, he has an attack speed chart. You should never have an attack speed chart. Udyr doesn't play for attack speed. Udyr plays for CDR and Adaptive Force, right? You get free attack speed from your kit, but your kit scales very heavily from Adaptive Force and how often you can proc your stances. So attack speed is troll, your clear is way slower with that, and then scaling HP is fine. Now, he is up against... He's up against a team where I would say you can go either the Ghost Blade build, which is like the 80% majority of my AD Udyr games, or the Stridebreaker build because they do have Yi and they do have Yon. I understand why he goes Hail of Blades here because he wants to burst Yi, but I think with the Eclipse build you could do that, Eclipse Stridebreaker build, you could do that a little bit more consistent. Now looking at his lanes, straight up, you should have bot side and slot in a top lane gank when objectives are down and he has like, he's on Grump basically from his full rotation. I don't know where he's gonna path into. Farming Yon is possible if he's horrible, but he has a lot of mobility. Mordekaiser doesn't have a lot of setup. Yi versus Udyr. It's a matchup where if Yi doesn't get fed, it's easy. It's like Yi can't play. He's gonna try to dive into your team. He's gonna get one uppercut to the chin, is stunned, and a Q2 to the face, and he's clipped. No clip to the back rooms. His mid lane, we don't really care that much about mid lane. It's a short lane. We can't like really do that much in mid lane. And then bot lane is he has a hard carry on bot and setup, and they have 2 immobile champions on bot lane, meaning like this is probably the easiest lane to gank if you have full cleared, right? That's why you start from top to bottom. Let's see what he does. I can say one thing already, you should ping your entrances, but it seems like he's AFK. So this is already like a big red flag for me. If you start your game off as Udyr, the one thing you want to prevent is the enemy team from walking into your jungle, putting a ward to you, and then Yi knowing that you don't start on chickens. He knows that you do these camps, and then he maybe does red side into walking here and trying to fight you when you're like semi-low HP. Especially since he has Ignite. Ignite kind of symbolizes to you, hey, this guy probably wants to fight me. And if they have Ignite, that means that they give up defensive options to cheese you, most likely. So the thing you do is you just ping your team to go like into these 2 entrances of the jungle. You cover this entrance of the jungle, your top laner covers this. In an optimal scenario, I'm telling you, I'm playing in 200 to 500 LP lobbies, and this is not easy to make your team do. But yeah, so this is already like my first red flag. Very, very late. Like, I do not know what he's doing. He went to blue pet, no potion, that's correct. He covers his bot entrance, that's fine. Mordekaiser is covering his top. That's all okay. Now what you should do here is you should ping for somebody to ward this, because your Sylas is literally unemployed right now. And they don't have a team comp where like they can actually do something about a Sylas walking up here and checking, like unless Nico gets an E from this bush on him. So he, like, you should ping for somebody to ward these chickens so you have information. But so far you just don't do anything. That's like, even though you're gonna win this game, we already know that, spoiler alert, you kind of don't do anything right now. So you're gonna start chickens, or you're just hovering this? If you start chickens, that's not the smartest thing to do, to be honest. So one big thing, if you want to start chickens, you want to be in R already, because you get the 2 Storm Stance auto attacks, which means that you can do 1 auto attack in Storm Stance, then activate your R1, do 3 auto attacks actually, so you max out the 4 seconds on the Storm Stance, like the circle, and then you do awaken to auto attacks. That's the fastest way to do this. So again, you press R when you come from base, you stand here, you are in your R, you have the 2 Storm Stance auto attacks, you do the auto attack, then activate your R, do 3 auto attacks to max out the time, and then R2 this. So this is already a little bit wonky. Of course, he has no vision on the enemy jungler, so he can't ping anything. He doesn't know where he is right now. He's mirroring the... The way you do these the best is you like start off with R, do 3 auto attacks on the big crocs and Q, and then do a normal auto attack without on hit on the small croc, and then they're gonna die in like a very, very good sequence. See, like now he had to auto attack the small croc. Should kite it towards your top side. That's fine. He's a little bit limping behind a Yi right now. That's not good. You could have at least been on par with him. You're limping behind a little bit. And clearing blue side is a little bit slower than red side in general for Udyr. Okay, you can save your passive here, that's fine. He's gonna kill blue real fast, he's gonna have passive up for his blue buff. He is very slow on red side though, so I guess it's okay. Yone ward the top side. So what I would do here at this point is, I would either look for a fight here, because... No, actually I wouldn't. Hold up, I'm tripping. I would not look for a fight here necessarily unless I can bush cheese the Yi, or I would look for a gank on mid lane and take bot side crap. One of these two options is fine. Let's see what he's gonna do. You can even, if you want to play really aggressive into Yi, he doesn't have flash, you can just leave this crab alive. For like a few seconds. Give it 3 seconds. You have nothing to lose, right? Let him walk into the jungle thinking you're not even here. He doesn't know where you started. How is he gonna know that you're gonna sit in this bush ready to just smoke him? But again, this is maybe a little bit advanced. You can of course also just take it. It's the safer option and then gank mid lane, I hope. He's walking top side. He's going for the 2v2. Quite honestly, I don't think this is a great play. It might work out because he's an idiot. But if Yi played for Yone to collapse on you, you would have been in a 2v1 for at least 3 seconds here. You walk past Yi, somehow he doesn't Q you, somehow he just auto-attacks you once. Okay. Okay, this is just end by the enemy team. But again guys, that's why I think VOD reviews are so important and crucial. Even though everything just went perfect, there is still many mistakes you made. And these mistakes are gonna prohibit you from climbing into Master or whatever rank you're aiming for. Right? Now, you go back, you get your Dirk, you get your Longsword. That's actually a really crazy good back for you. What you can do now is, since you killed Yi, meaning he's in base faster and out of base faster, I think checking the crab in general would be troll here. I don't know what you're gonna do here, but checking the crab in general would be troll, because see, he's like on it before you even get there. Like, that's just how the timing here works. So you do your crux, that's good. You can look bot lane here, in theory. Your Alistar has Flash Ignite. They actually don't have Barrier, I don't know if they pinged this. You can do your crux and check this. What I would do here is probably just path topside, to be quite honest. But let's see what you do. This is not warded anymore. Lulu walks up. You're lucky for the ward. The timing is perfect. Again, this is not a bad play. You could have done either. Now that you killed him, you can actually force Dragon or full clear. You're deciding to full clear. Actually, in this matchup, I will say real quick, there's matchups where like you want to take crops and there's matchups where you want to take Drake. This is definitely a Drake matchup. You don't have a Tristana and the Jinx and whatever, a million champions that want to hit turrets all the time. And you have champions that are going to spike in mid to late game really hard. So if you secure dragons, the enemy team doesn't even have a chance. And the same goes for the enemy team. They want the dragons too. Like Yone and Yi in late game having dragons would be huge. I don't know if you looked for the plant here. Guys, remember plant always spawns at minute 9. You do the full clear here. It's not a bad play. If you do the full clear here, you can basically be on the same side as Yi while you are stronger. Then Yi. Doing the grubs here is okay. I would suggest grubs full clear back, but let's see what you do. So far, I have to say, one thing you do much better than even people I've seen play in Diamond is you don't dick around a lot. You either go for one play or you don't go for any play. That's really good. That's how you have to play Udyr. You have to be very strict with yourself. Like, you start losing when you just start going mid. Oh, can I gank mid? Can I hover this play here? Can I do this? You do a very good job at just doing... You just instantly go for the farm or you instantly go for the gank. Like, you don't hesitate a lot. Good ping for the dragon, or for the crab. There's the play mid lane, we don't actually care about that so much. Nico flashed, allegedly. Don't know. You're walking into the river here, that's really good, you should win this. He has to back off. Alistar does not have a lens, you can just force this. Do you have double smite? You do have double smite, it's fine. I would have just finished the dragon here, quite honestly, but let's see what happens. You get the kill. It's a little bit of a fiesta. I think you just self-denied yourself the dragon though. I'm not sure if they're gonna end this. Oh yes, you did. You can probably do your camp though here if you kite it with your pet. Full clear. Full clear or heal from camps and do Drake. At this point I would be more objectively speaking for the full clear because all your camps are gonna be up in sequence now and you can just fully sequence them. If your bot then is fighting here, this play is looking like it's moving towards their turret. See, this is again like one of these plays where in theory you can do something, right? Because they are fighting here. Maybe there's a chance that something happens in your favor. But realistically, Lulu just died and your bot then played this into their turret. So she's in turret range now with barrier up. The only way you kill her here is if she's an idiot. Now, if you play against a good jungler, your topside is gone here. As soon as you showed here, he would cancel his Crux or finish them. I don't know, they're like low, he would finish them. He would take your entire topside and then take Rubs and Crab and recall. Or maybe kill your top laner without being contested, because like you do this. He knows it takes you at least 15 seconds to get there right now. Let's see if he takes your topside. He's walking your topside right now. You take the dragon. Honestly, that's not worth it. You had the opportunity to take dragon without losing anything. And that's how you have to play as Udyr, be it AD or AP. Getting the kills is nice, having the pressure is nice, but you're probably losing like 3/4 of a level doing what you do right now. And maybe you gain 200 gold and all of this. And your dragon spawns later, so now you check his camps. You're looking for a dive here. Overall, like, you just lose so much here because he gets crab. If he's smart, he takes this too, right? And then he takes the grubs. Like, imagine what you could have done if you took the dragon when they were fighting here. Fuck your team. If they die, they die. Full clear into your topside. Get all your camps. Get the crab. Get a fight on Yi on the grubs where you're, like, way stronger than him and get the grubs. So you got all objectives, every single camp. Maybe can even yoink one of his, depending on how your tempo or your speed is. This is a fine play. What I suggested would have been a better play. We get Lulu here. You don't. You fail the flash. Happens to the best boomer. Yeah, no. This is a play that would lose you the game in Master. By the way, this would single-handedly lose you the game. Just so you know, I'm nitpicking here, but I nitpick because you're actually not a bad player. I'm pretty sure you are smurfing, like Diamond 4 or something. So you lost a lot here. Now, again, another play you do, which I think is a little bit questionable. In theory, your brain should think here, okay, he had about a minute to 2 minutes to take everything topside. Why do we walk topside here? There should be nothing, in theory, right? There should be literally nothing. You check the crab, there's nothing. You check his chickens. You're lucky that he is bad. A good jungler, it would be wiped clean. You would be here. He would start frequencing again from bot side. You get a gank off here too, it seems. And you got stunned. See, like, these type, like, you would have lost the game here. I guarantee you. The only reason why you're gonna win this game is because you play in the silo. And this is not me flaming you. I literally tell you this because I see potential in the way you play. You play very strictly, but right now you're trolling. So you died twice doing nothing. Fair. Happens to me too. I'm not saying that I never do mistakes like this, but that is why I do my own VOD reviews after every game, even if I win. There's always something stupid I do. Yeah, you're falling into this trap now where, because you did bad decisions like 5 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, you are like now in a position where like your tempo just stopped. You're behind in CS of Yi. A good Yi would have just fist you here. That's the truth. He would not play the game anymore. A good Yi would be in your top side right now because he saw you on bot side. But he's stupid. He's just taking crap and, I don't know, jerking off. Okay, I like that you're looking for an aggressive play here. You're like right now at a threshold in your game where if you just farm now, you're just gonna stay even with Yi, and D is gonna actually snowball the game probably harder than you. So right now we are at a junction point where you have to look for something big because you fucked up twice. That's smart. You get this. Perfect. Now you're back in the game. Take the Grump. Like, just take the Grump. If bot lane walks up, you can walk B, but it's fine. I mean, not dying here is also fine, but again, I don't think that Nico could in theory, just walk up to you and fuck with you here. Now you know his red buff is spawning. This is really smart what you do right now. You are still at a point in the game where if you don't do anything, you're just gonna lose. Don't take the red buff, just bait him in. Really good. See, that's why I don't think you're gold. Like, a gold player would just take the red buff here. You definitely have advanced knowledge. Now, let me peep out the situation. Silas has Lulu ult. This is a good fight, I would say. The only issue is if you and Silas are not synced here, you're gonna die. You're squishy as fuck and you're gonna get chain CC'd by their bot. Then let's see what happens. Okay, you waste your time, I guess. You don't. That's big, but again, this is a play that only works because their bot then is bad. If they would be synchronized, they would just walk together to the turret. Lulu would polymorph you while she is perma slowing you and fisting you with her DPS, and you would just die. This is not a good play, this is a play that works because they are bad. And I'm just saying this objectively here. Dragon is spawning, Ashe is dead. I would just farm here, quite honestly. I don't even know if I would care about the Chemtech Dragon. Like, it's decent on Mordekaiser and Silas, but you don't really have a Lulu. On their team, it's good, though. So actually taking it is not a bad thing. Because they have Lulu, so... they're gonna take this here. I think it's fine for you to give, though. If you take his topside, maybe do a play on the Yone. I would not take Shelly. Shelly is useless. You do a play on the Yone. That's really good. But all I can say is so far... oh, you don't kill? What happens here? Hold up. What happens here? Let's slow this down a little bit. You have Flash, Smite, and items to literally free hit him. With Tail of Blades. So he Qs. He is here. You let him get his Q too, before he gets back into his E. That's why you die here. Or that's why you don't kill him here. Because not only did you walk into his W, giving him health, but also you let him get his Q too for zero reason. Just by stunning a minion. Misplay. Ooh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you saw him here, you could have just flash QQ'd him. He's dead. But that's fine. I would definitely kill him here, but... I think the play would have been to just check topside jungle. He used topside jungle and try to fight the AE. He's like in a position right now where like he's still limping around with components because he bought Berserker Greaves. You would just fist him so hard in a 1v1. Okay, this is not a good play. You're gonna lose a lot of HP here. Good E2. You're like kind of useless now though. You get the kill though. Honestly, well played by your team with rotations. Here I would probably look for the dragon. You have like almost no pressure on that. Just spam ping the dragon. I would not even herald mid lane here. I think you don't ping enough, bro. But you get the dragon anyways. And then I would look this jungle. Unless you want to go B. Yeah, I think this is just a little bit of fucking around, I'm not gonna lie. You don't get the kill. I know that Nico could have collapsed on you here, but the only way Nico could collapse on you in time before you kill Yi here is if Nico knows that you're here, which is impossible because they don't have vision. So I would have just looked his topside jungle, like stand in this bush, let him walk up here, maybe Q the Gromp, maybe even let him kill the Gromp, let him have like some spell on cooldown, his E, his Q on cooldown, and then I would have just killed him while his spells are on cooldown. But that's fine. Not a horrible play. You get back here. You get Warden's Mail. Would I go Warden's Mail here? I would probably go DMP because they have an Ashe that slows you. They have a Lulu that slows you. They have a Nico that slows you. They have two Blades that slow you. I think Deadman's Blade would have been the biggest purchase here because you get onto targets easier. And... you kill all their slows. And you get armor. It gives you like everything you need. And damage, of course. Warden's Mail is not horrible here though. You could do Warden's Mail into DMP too, but I mean, I don't know if you have the luxury to build that way. Okay, there's a quick kill. Now again, so far I have to say your rune page didn't do anything. I know you take it to kill Yi fast, but you would kill Yi the same way if you had PTA. But you would kill everybody else faster and have better, like, secondary runes. Here you would have killed with PTA, 100%. Coop PTA would be like at least 200-300 damage there. Probably even more actually, I'm probably lowballing it right now. You don't like really have a great play unless they fuck up. They fuck up. I don't know if I would do Nash here. Like, in this elo, forcing a Nash play right now could literally mean that you're just getting fisted. I don't know what happened mid there actually. I kind of want to see what happened. If he could have done something here. Mordekaiser TP's in like a minion. Nah. That is big end. Smurf criminal probably could have auto attacked a bit and killed you here. Oh yeah, for sure. He's gonna die soon now though. If Smurf criminal auto attacked Yi while he was trying to kill Mordekaiser, he probably would have killed, but that doesn't matter. I mean, this is just a low elo team. It's a long ass gameplay, guys. You see Yon here. This is a bit frisky because you know that your entire team just backed and you don't know if their team backed, so waste of tempo for sure. You have your entire jungle up for like over 2 minutes now. He is gonna snack on your jungle now. Frozen Heart, I don't know. Again, I would have just bought DMP. You have so little HP. These two items don't give you HP. This item scales of HP. And you have 300 HP here. Yes, it is really good against the auto attacking. I don't know still to this day if Yi's ultimate cancels attack speed slows. I'm not sure. I think it does, but yeah. You're like, there's just decisions you made so far that just completely grieved your tempo. And as AD Udyr, you just can't play like this. You're gonna win this game probably more so because the enemy team is stupid. Which is like where you have to think, right? You're gonna flip games like this in low elo, but you're not gonna flip, like, as soon as you're like getting diamond adjacent, these games are gonna be fewer and fewer. Right, like right now you just kind of do nothing. Not that you can do something, but I'm just saying like, that's unfortunately how AD Udyr works. Let's see how you play this. You kill, you're gonna trade though, right? Yeah. This is like... This is not great, bro. He is like getting to a point with Lulu where he could easily carry this game. Like if this would be even a diamond lobby, I think you already lost, I'm not gonna lie. He would just shred through your team with Lulu. Let's speed this up a bit more. You're looking for a kill on your own. I mean, at this point, at this point I wouldn't even take kills anymore, I'm not gonna lie. I would just try to get my Yi fed, but you kill them here, they fuck up again. This game is mainly won because of enemy team. And you need to work on your E2s. I don't think that you necessarily can Q2 here anyways. Like again, you just get perma stunned, like you lost your entire HP but to stuns. I feel like you had definitely the option to do Nash here. I don't think they would have taken more than the inhib tower. And you have to look for a way to close out this game because they have a Yi, a Yon and a Lulu. Plus a mage with CC mid lane and the utility ADC. They have like not an Exodia team comp, but a pretty strong team comp. Again, you have to bank on them fucking up. Yeah, he just randomly walks in and dies. I mean, this game is gonna be like fairly zero to learn from here on because it's just gonna be like their team fucking up. Like there's like nothing you can really do to solo carry this game anymore. You die on Nash. See, this is like... And, like, here's the crazy thing that people don't understand. That's why, in my opinion, like, when I say AD Udyr is harder than Phoenix Udyr, it's because of this. You did a decision that's not bad, right, on bot side when you did the little fight on Dragon. But this decision is still bleeding into your game right now. That's the crazy part. If you didn't do this decision and you full cleared and you were topside and killed the own grubs, the game probably would have been over right now. Which is crazy to say, but it is really, it's true. AD Udyr is such a huge mistake punisher on both ends. It punishes your own mistakes greatly and it punishes enemy mistakes a lot. You're gonna win the game somehow, but again, this is not gonna be you. Even though you are fed right now and you're gonna do something, if the enemy team plays accordingly, you just get one shot in polymorph. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck happened here, my friend? So he gets fisted. Mordekaiser thinks just survives for 20 minutes for fun. You guys collapsed on that. Why are you backing here? Why are you not at least just walking into this? Like, Yi and Lulu, Yi and... What's her name? Fuck, I forgot Nico. Would take forever to take this. Why do you be here? Like, you could at least try to kill here. That's okay. You're gonna kill 2 here. Like, bro, you were lucky. This was horrible what you just did. I don't know. She's gonna polymorph Q you here and kill her. See, I'm not gonna lie, if he's human, he would have just pinged Nico to do Nash here. We have vision knockdown on this too. I'm pretty sure he could have done it with Nico. Tanking with clones. Okay. Twitch is doing space gliding. Again, like... Your agency is not 0 right now, but you're just 20%. Right now of the 5 teammates, like you don't have the agency to solo carry anymore. You have to like play for team now. That's why I'm like speeding the gameplay up, because there's honestly not that much you can do right now. You kill Yi here for fun. You can slow it down here. You make good picks. You make good picks, but the way you play this game, it's just not gonna fly in higher elos. Like, you're just not gonna have the same level of success, because Yi would have punished you way harder for what you did on bot side. Still, again, you have a lot to learn from a quote-unquote stomped, right? So Dragon is up, this is last Dragon. Yi, like, again, like, look, you win this game because Yi is stupid. Ashe is just somehow out of position. Okay, Yi can see that you have passive, he's half HP. He doesn't have ult, he doesn't have smite, he only has ignite. How is he gonna kill you here? Exactly. You know what I mean? Wait, did they change lightning and Yi interaction? I swear to god, before your Q2 lightning didn't damage Yi because he was not seen on the map. Or did you kill him with something else? Maybe, I don't know. I think that you shouldn't lightning Q damaging them, but whatever. You win this game because enemy team is stupid, quite honestly. You didn't play bad. For a gold player, you played really good, but if you try to hit something like low master, high diamond consistently, you have to clean up your early mid game. This is so long, I just want to speed this up now because there's not a lot to learn here. Okay, let's see what you do. Yeah, okay. Well, biggest takeaway from this gameplay is, when the dragon fight happened... Is it here? I think that's the dragon fight, right? No, it was here. So, this is where you griefed your game, in my opinion. This is where you griefed, you just like snowballing the game 1v9. You get the crab. Nico's still dead. You are on dragon right now. Why do you not just finish the dragon? I don't even think your team is in such a big danger that they would die to a Lulu here. Who cares if you kill Lulu? You would have finished the dragon now. And again, these kills that you get right now are mainly because enemy team misplaced mechanically. You would have gotten the dragon right now. He would be full clearing already. Or maybe helping. I don't know. I would probably just full clear. Right? You farm. Right, he did 2 mistakes in a row. This play is... There's not a play here. Who cares about this minion wave? Yes, it's a fat minion wave. But you're gonna lose your entire topside crab and 6 scrubs. Plus fight on Yi and Yon. This is your snowball play here that you're missing for a minion wave. Like... This is where you lost the game. You would have had Dragon, he would be here right now full HP, he would walk into your jungle like the idiot he is, get smoked, you get this. Yon would probably try to contest the smoke, Yon get crab, go back. Maybe gets his chickens too. This is where you lost this game in my opinion. But that's like the biggest takeaway. Like if you want to optimize your gameplay there, you don't do this play. You just don't. Now we're gonna hop into... Which gameplay did we say? Yeah, right, this one. The 6-6 AP Udyr gameplay. I kind of want to do it where like we have like an AP Udyr gameplay and an AD Udyr gameplay if possible. Things to take away here. You're smart to pick Phoenix here in my opinion. Let's talk about runes. It seems like you have standard runes. I mean, the second rune pitch doesn't really matter that much. You have Conqueror. You're up against the Shaco, which sucks against AP Udyr because he can just kill his boxes with his R. He gets to dot while he's invisible. You have 2 strong AD champions. You have some utility. I would probably just go AP tank here. Quite honestly, I would probably look for something like... Let me see. Would go Liandry's. I would go maybe DMP Jakshaw or something. You don't really... You know what you could do actually here? You could go Unending Spirit Visage. You don't need that much magic resistance because it's only Swain. And they are melee, not melee. She's gonna jump into melee range a lot. He's gonna clone, so you get 2 procs from Unending Despair and he is melee. So I would do probably the Unending Despair ability. I forgot what you're actually gonna build, but... Again, you're too passive early game. You're AFK again. I don't know if you're just edging right now, but... early game fighting, not a fan. Let's see how that plays out. You get a fat R2 here, but you waste your flash and you first clear for 2 assists, which equate to 590 gold, actually. Not bad. Right? 590? No, it's 140. So you didn't get anything. I was about to say there's no way you get that much gold for 2 assists. Changing playlist, I guess. So you're starting top side, you're clearing bot side. Fair, I think. I think ganking bot or top is fine here. You can farm the shit out of a Sion as Udyr. Like you can just get super fat yourself on Sion. But killing bot then is also easy because you have CC. And they are sumless, or like at least Swain. And they are both very squishy and immobile. Now if you start top side, you should probably start on blue buff. But I know that she started the fight, so... Gonna hinder you a little bit here. Jake is looking for an invade on you, that's cringy. You know what the issue is with this? And I know this is gonna sound like nitpicking again, but it really is true. The fact that you took this fight instead of just walking here and warding this, or warding this, while they are fighting and securing your own early game is why you died here. And even though that sounds really harsh, it's the truth. You're dying with a ward in your pocket. And you're gonna lose your blue buff for it. Jacos love to cheese you in the early game, and it's annoying, but you shouldn't have taken the fight. Like, if your early game is already jeopardized because you're playing against the Jaco, then you shouldn't take a fight that jeopardizes your early game even more. You just want to get your full clear in. So, not a fan of that. Now you're just limping. You should have went Darksteel. You're level 3. You can look for a counter gank, but it's gonna be iffy. I think you should just take this. You have nothing to lose right now. Okay. Now you just walk topside and ping back. I think you should get your level 4 from Crab. I would ping the shit out of bot side, yeah. I would like max out my pings, literally. We know that you probably started chickens, so you could look for chickens here. Sign is inting. So far, again, the reason why you're gonna win this game is because you got lucky. That the enemy team is stupid. You, like, at this point, just FYI, you should look this. Worst case scenario, Shaco beat and he's on his chickens and you just walk out and do your camps, or just walk here back, get your Faded Ashes Dark Seal. Best case scenario, you take away his most important camps, crippling his snowball, making your snowball harder, taking your top camps, so he's gonna walk into your jungle, checking them, and there's nothing. While you are here, he's probably gonna gank mid lane after this, because nothing else to do. You ping the shit out of this side of the jungle, he's gonna Q over the wall, maybe try to gank your mid lane, while you are in this area here with hella items and probably a level on him. That's what I want you to do here. Check his chickens. Check his chickens, to be honest. Shaco is checking yours, because playing aggressive is like kind of the meta. Even though you are farming jungle, you should farm aggressively. Also, you don't ping enough, bro. You don't ping question mark on this. So, like, I don't know what you're playing for right now. Are you playing for Shaco being on his top side? Then ping that Shaco's on his top side. Are you playing that Shaco's on his bot side? Then why the fuck are you on your top side and not on his? You know what I mean? We even have like an amp tone. And remember the outside in rule, you always want to take the camps that are furthest away from your jungle, right? So take his camps first, that's safer. You probably only get the chickens here. Yeah, so you wasted a lot of tempo here. Now you're in a weird fight, and keep in mind, I just want to say something that I learned myself. Like, backing correctly makes Udyr so much stronger. You would be in this fight right now with Darkseer, Faded Ashes, and potentially a Ruby Crystal. You know how hard you would win this fight? Even if your mid laner is completely gouge. You would be level 6, you would have these items, Shaco would be still level 4 because he's just like dicking around on the map the entire game. You would just smurf this fight. This guy probably would only have to throw in a Q and you guys would win this. But you're not strong right now. You win this because Shaco's an idiot. Again, hammering down the fact that you're gonna win both fights, both games, because the enemy team is stupid. That is not your win con. You should be in control, not the enemy. Also keep in mind, now that you did that, if you actually did the right play, you would be on the map right now, you would have already cleared your bot side, you could contest grubs right now where Shaco's level 5 and you might be level 7. Full HP with passive up. Let me have a sip of water, guys. It's fucking steaming outside. I would take the crab first. Because if I don't get the dragon, at least I got the crab. You're on the map right now, by the way, with 2,400 gold. I just want to say that real quick. Your backing is extremely inefficient. Get that shit snatched. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie, and I might be wrong about this, but I have so little hope in my teammates. I would probably just take his top side, right? What I would do here is, look, nah, you are not here, bro. Why are you here? This is such a little play, bro. Let's be honest. This is such a Mickey Mouse play. Their bot lane is level 6, their Shaco is level 6, and they have some ups. And look at your team. What you do here is you reset. You get your fucking gold spent. You walk into his topside jungle, you take these 2 camps, it's gonna be minute 9 by then. You take the plant, you hop over, you take the grubs, you full clear into your bot side, and by the time your bot lane entered and came back to lane, you're gonna be such a fucking ogre that you just walk bot lane and crush their skulls. That's like how you play AP, Udyr. This is not the play, my G. Even if you get kills here, this is horrible thinking. You get kills here because they are just completely Pepega. Like, this is such a Mickey Mouse play. Like, it seems good because you got kills, but let's say the enemy team would be 5% competent. You just either get like 1 kill and lose all the CS opportunity, or you get 0 kills and die. Because he had Sums ult up. And he's playing with Electrocute too, which is actually kind of mean, but whatever. If he had Conqueror, he probably would have lived there. So now you're taking grubs. Again, I would say you play ganks way too aggressive and jungling way too passive. Like, why are you not just in his jungle right now? What is Shaco gonna do against you right now? You have Liandry Swifties. What is a Mickey Mouse Shaco gonna do if you're just on his camps with your shield and your R up and you take it? What is he gonna do? Best case scenario for him, he smites it and you walk to this camp, take it in front of him. Fucking Udyr Sion is gonna walk up to you, gonna kill him. And then you take, like, you know, you have the wrong mindset when playing Phoenix. Now you take his camps. No, you're dicking around right now. Why? Like, I don't understand, bro. Tristana is not that strong. Sion is base. It's a Mickey Mouse Shaker. Why do you let him just take this? Just contest him. He can't do anything. You're so infinitely stronger than him right now. R2, he's dead. Nah. I know that the cooldowns there were unlucky, but look at like how you crippled your own tempo again. You would have gotten his top side twice by now. All grubs fight on him and he would probably be like level 8 or 9 right now. Probably level 9 actually. You're crippling your own gameplay by taking fights. Yeah, you get kills, but you're still behind of where you could be right now if you just didn't take the kills. That's the crazy thing. I don't have a huge issue with that. I mean, you fucked yourself so hard with your CSing that, like, now this is an okay play. Now, presumably, you get a full clear in. I would literally not give a shit what Shaco's doing right now. Like, just completely useless champion already, technically. Your bot lane is backing, Dragon is spawning, you take these camps, and I hope you instantly press back after Crocs. I hope you don't stay. You stay. No, you don't. But now your back timing is already delayed by like 2-3 seconds. Because you should just press back while the Crocs are still alive and kill them with your R, but nitpicking again. You're not a bad player, so I have to like talk about it like this. Now you went anti-heal. I get why you go anti-heal here, because they have a Soraka and a Swain, but let's look at it realistically. How often are you gonna fight Swain and Soraka in the next 10 minutes? Maybe twice? Maybe 3 times? You delay your entire power spikes for anti-heal for 2 fights, where Swain and Soraka are not even healing that much. Like, you can kill them with just having damage, right? Or tankiness. I would say building anti-heal here is not a bad idea because you're in low elo and your team is not going to. But I wouldn't buy it now. I would probably buy it after I build my tank items. Personally, I think this is not a good timing to build in. I think you're gonna fight their bot lane in the next 10 minutes twice or 3 times. And I think that the anti-heal is not gonna decide whether you get these fights or not. That's my opinion. Again, that's why you don't want to pick Shaco into Udyr. Yeah, I mean, the anti-heal literally did nothing here almost. You anti-healed 74, bro. Imagine you just have like a fucking Kindle gem here. 10% CDR and more health, you probably would live there. Even though you didn't play it that well. Got your chickens. No, you don't. You're trying to fight again. I don't think necessarily it's bad that you want to contest this, but I think you're like 2 levels down where you should be right now. Probably even more. 2.5 would probably be like level 12 right now. That's how you snowball games as Phoenix. You're just becoming such a presence that like the enemy team can't do anything. Like, look, they're like in this constant loop now because you didn't do what I said earlier with the CS thing, where like you're basically running behind the CS you already should have, because you took fights that you think were necessary when you could have forced fights where you get the CS and all objectives, which would have put you and your team way ahead. Like, think about it like this. You ganking bot lane earlier, yes, it helped your bot lane temporarily, but if you just took objectives and made the enemy jungle weaker, it would help them forever. That's the truth. Like, the gank is only gonna matter if your bot lane is gonna do something with the pressure you gave them. The objective is always gonna matter. It takes power away from enemy team, it gives power towards you. You would be like literally level 12 right now, pressing R2 and all of them would just melt like ice cream in the heat. Again, AP Udyr is kind of OP, so you still get to do something here. Also, like, dying for Shelly at this point is kind of meme, but I get it. You don't have great plays. So far, again, like, this is like why you should watch your own replays too and think about the shit when you watch this. Like, you are fucking your tempo so hard by not taking camps from enemy junglers. Like, think about the difference in gold and CS you would have right now. He would probably still sit on Ghost Blade right now, maybe with boost completed, no components. Like, literally, that's where Shaker would be right now, level 8. How can they play the game? Instead, you take flip fights where, like, there's a chance that you kill and a chance that you don't, while you have a guaranteed option on the map. Big issue there, brother. Big issue. Not a fan of this type of gameplay, especially not on Phoenix. I don't really understand why you don't just take your top side camps or his bot side camps right now. Like, wouldn't Caitlyn just kill this turret even with, without Shelly? Like, why? What is the point of all this right now? Now you take his bot side, Shelly is kind of wasted, but Shelly is kind of useless anyways. I would take the bot wave here, by the way. You don't, really. Is Zoe really gonna be... guys, is Zoe really gonna be a big player here at minute 20? Like, let's be honest, is Zoe really gonna be that important to give her the wave? Personally, I would just take it. You have DMP here, I would probably have an ending this way, but DMP is a solid option anyways. Yeah, this is... you wait for the nerfs, bro. This is not gonna be possible. You cannot grieve your tempo. You die here for fun. But you know, that's like... that's how Udyr plays. Shut up, guys. This is how Udyr plays in general. Like, you just fuck your own tempo, and that's like what makes great Udyr players great and good Udyr players just plain good. Because great Udyr players don't care about these plays on the map that you care about. They are just gonna go for their own lead, and they're gonna be level 14 right now with the MR item finished. And now you can just do whatever you want, you know? Now you're literally Kratos. You're literally the main character of the video game. But since you like griefed your early mid game again, didn't play for aggressive CS, didn't just take objectives, took weird ganks, you're just mediocre strong right now. Yeah, okay, you're not inting, you're still doing well, right? But you're not carrying, and you have a very easy team comp to carry against, I'm not gonna lie. Plus you have a weird item, like the little fart orb here. I mean, your anti here at 1k, that seems like a lot, but you probably would have just dealt more damage by staying alive longer. That's the truth. It's not like... how often did he fight bot lane till now? Once or twice? I think once. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. You get your Nash stolen. It's a desperate play, but it's not bad. I'm sure that you did something here with it now. Here, now it would be good, see? Like, imagine you would have built it at this point. By the way, you already would have your MR item completed if you played correctly. And you would have Oblivion OP here, you would have just had 1k instantly. And he would be tanky. Also, don't go Kaenic Rokon here, please. Like, Swain and Soraka are just gonna freely stack your Force of Nature. So is Cyan with his Sunfire and his W explosion. Like, you just instantly stack Force of Nature for free here. Like, you're literally gonna be full HP by the time you have it stacked, because this guy's gonna stack it, this guy has some AP damage, she has some AP damage. He has a dot AP damage, and then she deals AP damage, but very low, so you wouldn't ever get bursted. Kaenic Rokon is definitely the wrong item here. If you want to go for an actual MR item and not Spirit Visage. I don't know, you just don't really gain anything here, I'm not gonna lie. You kill Cyan, he gets the turret, he doesn't really give a shit. Like, I don't know really what happened on the rest of the map in the 3v4, but the enemy team inted, and again, this is why, like, sometimes it seems to you like you can't carry quote-unquote bad teams, it's because you put yourself in a position where you're on equal footing as anybody else, when you could just be literally a god already from mid-game without even taking big fights. You take the back here, you're gonna get the last string, it's a chem tech, I assume. So, actually really huge for the enemy team. You don't even want to give them one. Soraka heals, Cyan heals a little bit, and Swain heals a lot. Very good that you got all the dragons here, I think that kind of saves your skin. Kill Cyan here for fun, it's not horrible. Yeah, you didn't stand in front of him, but honestly I don't think if you can do here anything anyways, you're just gonna push the wave. Shaco's kind of trolling. But again, I won't probably have too much to say right now. I don't know about that. That was just weird. That was completely unnecessary. I mean, we can go back real quick and just see what you actually did there. So you're chilling bot side. Right now you don't have the tankiness or damage, just kill everybody here. Bro, all I can say is this is like... I mean, you probably know this is just not a good play. You just walk in and press R2 with Leandris. Like, you're not gonna kill anybody there. You dealt some nice damage. I mean, maybe good for the graph. Fiora's just gonna end the game here or what? No, they're not gonna end. The game is still ongoing. I don't know, bro. Why did they not just hit this? I guess they're having fun. Yeah, and also, guys, like, real quick, I'm gonna skip back to where we are right now, but imagine Udyr had right now unending despair and Spirit Visage in this fight. Like, just look at this fight. Plus anti here, so they don't heal a lot. Right, imagine this guy is just walking up. This guy is walking up with Unending Despair, Spirit Visage anti-heal here, plus Shaco clone, plus everybody is stacked on him, plus he is camped. Like, he would just kill everybody here. They could not kill him, I guarantee you. But he has the wrong builds here. He would, like, here you would truly just 1v9. You would just press either R2. I would probably do double U2 here if I have my Unending Despair, so I can just guarantee the healing. You would probably just kill everybody here, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it is what it is. I don't think there's gonna be much else to talk about here. You guys not gonna get Nash, are you? You start Nash, they start a fight. I mean, again, your agency is already like kind of whatever at this point. There's not gonna be a lot, guys. Alrighty. Let's take another look at this OPGG while we do the outro. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to be getting your VODs reviewed for free by me, this doesn't cost you anything. It's free content for me. I don't fucking mind. Just join my Discord. The link is in the description. Go to the VOD channel and just give me your league ID or your VOD ID, or just straight up the VOD. Works. Just give me the ruffle file. Liking would be very much appreciated. Subscribing would be appreciated. And see you guys on the next one. Peace.